Alright, let's see if I am live. Keep in mind, everybody, that I don't really know how to stream through OBS just yet. Also, my voice. Okay. But yeah, hello. Let me know if my microphone is alright, if the music is alright, and etc. It's my iPad cannot record some unknown reason. Hello Blue Eagle, hello English learner. So just keep let me know if like actually you can say the harsh truth if my microphone is ass or if anything is bothering you guys. So hello shit ass. Hello everybody. Let me just check the audio. Alright, the audio seems to be fine, but there is, I think the music should be slightly louder, so let me just do that. Let me know if that's better. Hello, Oops, Itch, and welcome. I'm a bit sick today, and have been a couple of days, so just bear in mind that this is what you will be getting at. But it is a massive update day today for Critical Ops 1.51 patch notes, and yeah, it's quite exciting. And personally, I don't even know all the details that is going to be in there, so we are gonna have first impressions, and let me know in the chat and in the comments of this stream after it ends, hopefully, in a good manner, what you think about the update. But let's just jump right in. So, okay, the new update, 1.51.0, and I really like the, how can I say, I like the render thumbnail quality, but I'm not gonna use that one for my thumbnails in YouTube. Anniversary 2025. And 1.51 marks the 10th anniversary of Critical Ops. To celebrate, we are launching an Anniversary 2025 event with new content alongside new features, new game mode, and much more. And yeah, that is true. It is 10th year, I think, 10th year after the launch of Critical Ops, which is quite insane in my opinion. 10 years of Critical Ops is what I thought would be impossible at one point, but here we are now. It's a nice update, but I hate the line of the Nace throw. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, so we are gonna go in order, so just bear in mind there is gonna be some things that I wanna focus on more and some things that I will probably just mention briefly. But yeah, that is one of the features that I will be talking about. Anniversary 2025 case. The Anniversary 2025 case features new exciting content as well old fan favorite items. And I don't know if that's gonna be a new content or is it gonna be okay. Okay, it's a new content as well as old fan favorite items. Okay, so it's combination of both. Alright. Direct purchase with credits as well as part of bundles throughout the 1.51 updates. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I'm happy it's possible to buy with credits, and they don't mention about keys, so fingers crossed they're you can just buy it and open it immediately, but if not, I guess, yeah. I personally, I gotta say, I don't like the keys, but it's just one of those things that feels unnecessary. But yeah, let's see how this case is gonna work out. I'm not personally that big of a case or a skin fan, but it's cool to have some new cosmetics. Anniversary lucky spin. Oh my god, I cannot speak English. The Star Lucky Spin is making comeback, this time for the anniversary event. Comeback every day, complete 3 daily missions. Oh yeah, this is one of those lucky spins that is completely free. If you remember, there was this one lucky spin which had some cases, board cases, and a couple of skins and emblems, and you could gain access to that lucky spin just through daily missions, which was nice. And yeah, it's making a comeback and looks cool in my opinion, especially when there is new AK skin, which I really like. Also the new case as well, of course. Free for all crit lock. Added free for all crit lock game mode. Free for all crit lock is fun, fast paced mode. Crafter to give. Google Play Games beta when? In 1.51. It's gonna be there, but we are gonna get there. Just be patient. Just have a little bit of patience. Chill on the couch, take some snacks, and we're gonna get there. There is a lot to go through, so Sea of Some PC will be stacked at 60 FPS. Yeah, sadly, but that's due to the Google Play. And yeah. So yeah, let's continue. Added free for all crit lock game mode. So it's a new mode. Safer and test the new changes and updates introduced to certain weapons. Utilities this release. Nice render by the way with the Karma agent. Free for all game mode, 6 individual players, 100 HP, unlimited response. Equipment, any SMG, 8 firebomb grenades. Alright, uplink. Yeah, the new map, and you can test, I think you can test the new throwing mechanics and the SMGs at the same time. That's nice. I really like that. Especially I think this is useful for the casual players who just jump into the game, like let's say once in a week or once in 2 weeks, and they're just suddenly getting a new new update that they haven't heard of, or new changes that they're like super confused. So this allows them to get used to the new changes, and yeah, overall having more fun, I guess, with the new mode. And yeah, I would say I will be playing this as well soon. Hopefully it's available, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, utility updates. In this update, the utilities are receiving an upgrade. Yep. Grenade trajectory indicator. Added grenade oh my god, I cannot pronounce these words. Added grenade trajectory indicator and new settings for it as well. Hello everybody, by the way. And yeah, as you can see, if you focus on the video, let me zoom in a little more. So if you hold the grenade, you can see there is some trajectory. Let me see if I can pause it on the right moment. So there is trajectory where the nade will go essentially. So it will be really helpful, And remember, if you don't like this, and I think personally many of the veteran players will not like this, I do think it's good for learning. You can disable it for in the settings. So I like this, but I think if you don't like this, it's fine. You can disable it and yeah, move on. Move on with. I think it's really good for the casuals and helps with some lineup makings. But let me know what you think. This changes things, Cymoball. Yeah, and it's not even the half of it. It's gonna be some. It's one of those massive updates that just surprises everybody. And yeah, I'm personally really happy about it. I've known many of these, but new Pop Flash meta incoming. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be cool to see. New throw, underhand throw, and added underhand throw action for grenades, and this is massive. I have requested, and many people have requested this, especially in the comp scene, have requested for new way to throw the nades, because it's so annoying to throw the grenade onto the ground and expect it to flash, kind of like Pop Flash, and then it bounces oddly, etc., and you get blinded. So now you can finally control it in good manner. Let's take a look. Yep. So it's shorter distance, and it also doesn't go as high or far. So yeah, you can throw it in some position, go behind the corner, and now you can Pop Flash the enemy. And this works with every grenade. Essentially the example here is the flash grenade, but this works with the Molotov, grenade, smoke, and you can utilize it to, for example, make some one-way smokes. And yeah, I think it's gonna spice up the gameplay. Hopefully in competitive we will see some niche plays that wasn't possible before. And yeah, I really like this thing. It's impossible to dodge. Not really, you can still hear the audio of the pulling the pin and throwing the nades and etc. You are still able to react to it, so, and it's not gonna instantly pop once it lands, but it's one of those things that you will have to get used to. Probably people will get blinded more than usual. And this is one of my favorite changes. Let's, while we keep moving on to the next ones, jump throw consistency. If you didn't know, previously jump throws weren't really consistent at all. I have one guy telling me that is consistent if you learn it enough. A guy named Phoenix. He's insane at the game and he knows all the jump throw lineups, but for those who play the game in like just regular basis and don't learn about the tiniest of details in the jump throw, you will be clueless how and why it didn't land. So now it's more consistent, and yeah, it's much more, let's say, merciful, and yeah, it's just insane. I really like lineups, and I finally can utilize jump throws, because back in the days it wasn't really viable option. One day it would have gone to another place and etc. Let's move. Gameplay balance. All submachine. I'm just gonna say SMGs. I'm sick at the moment. I cannot seem to pronounce any words. Reduced spread while stationary, moving, and in the air. Altered recoil patterns as well. And I have tested, and I will be doing a separate video containing all the details regarding this whole section of the video or the stream, but it's massive. Essentially, all of the SMGs are more accurate and the recoil is tighter, and you can be more accurate while stationary and while moving, which is it's really nice. And I have tested, and many of the people have tested this before, so it's not gonna be OP. I can guarantee that it won't be like one of those days with the MP5 being OP, if you remember back in the day. Hopefully at least, fingers crossed. But it definitely will be more balanced, and you can actually win some kind of fights. And hopefully at one point you can utilize it in a better way. I was praying for times like this. Yeah, it's finally here. It's one of those things that people have told that need to be changed. Also, additionally, there is a silencer removed from MP5, and damage drop-off changes. So basically, you won't do that much damage as you used to do in longer ranges with the SMGs. It's kind of to counterbalance with the buffs that you gain with the better recoil and accuracy changes. So also removed silencer from the M4, which is nice. I love that. It's gonna sound different, just test that out in game. Also from M14. And you can read out the dev log or dev text on the bottom. Your sprays with SMGs, blah 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 blah. And exactly what I mentioned, the damage drop-off range changes are designed to counter and reduced spread, keeping SMGs viable for close and mid-range engagement. Yep, so it's kind of like counterbalance to not make the SMGs insane, essentially. And ranked leaderboard. Added ranked leaderboard menu. The leaderboard will become available with the launch of Ranked Season 16, and essentially it's not live right now, but when the Ranked Season 16 goes live, you will see that. And added leaderboard position showcase to the player profile menu. Yeah, so you can see at the moment, if you're in beta, you can see the how can you say, like what position you are in your rank group. Let's say you're Master 3, you can see your rank group, like how high you are in that rank, rating wise. And there is many things to discover. At the moment I cannot discover any of these, so you can just look at this picture, and that is not really real data, but essentially it's gonna work out that you have on the right, you can filter many like rating wise, how many kills, MVPs, etc., and see who is the top and where you are at the moment on that rank. So it's exciting. It used to be only on the website, but it's finally here. This one is kind of useless, but I'm fine with it. Yeah, it's one of those things that people really wanted to be able to grind, etc. But I get that if it doesn't really fit your gameplay or your way of playing, it's fine. I totally get that. For me though, I wouldn't be grinding just based on if I have first place or second place, but it's cool to see at least if you're high on the leaderboard. So I think it's one of those cool elements that people have asked, and it's finally there. Makes you more addicted. Yeah, I would say so. It's more reason to grind, I guess. Audio updates. It's this time around we will be improving the audio experience and adding more ear candy. Kinda nice wording out there. But essentially there is new audio events. Added sounds for making headshots. So when you go in game you can instantly test shooting any enemies, anyone to the head, and it makes a different sound. In my opinion, much more satisfying. And also just any kind of damage, armor breaking, making a kill. It's like small kind of like bassy sound that plays out. Essentially every detail, every audio that is being played is much more satisfying and should be more rewarding. And yeah, it's really cool. I was part of testing and helping developers on this, so I really hope people will enjoy it, and if not, let us know the feedback. Are you going to play the beta? Yes, I will be playing the beta just right after I got the changes, because there is so many changes. Oh my god. Also audio tagging, which is very difficult to explain, but when you shoot at the enemy, essentially all of the other audios kinda duck, I guess is the word, behind the hit sounds. So if you hit enemy, the focus will be on the hit sound, so you will be hearing your hits much more easily and making it clear if you hit somebody, essentially. Hello, Mego! New update, damn. Hello! How are you doing? I'm a bit sick today, so just don't judge my voice. But I'm testing the new update and going through the patch notes, but it's so many changes, so it's hard to go through fast, at least. Also, another audio changes that there was many inspect sounds or badly timed sounds that is now matching or fixed. So essentially you can, if you know Balisong inspect animation, for example, it used to be really badly timed or like wrong. I don't know exactly how, but now it's correct, essentially. Is this update looking good or not? It is massive update. It is a massive update, and there is massive changes. SMGs, audio changes, new throwing mechanics, everything. So yeah, I would say so. Just take a look, join the beta, and I will link the patch notes in the description, so you can check out those out as well if you want. And yeah, there is so many audio changes. It would take me ages to go through all of the changes, but essentially what you need to do is the audio changes regarding timings when the audio was played is now fixed and much better. And also added muffling to distance sounds. This is actually a cool effect. So if, let's say, enemy is on the CT spawn and you are on the D spawn, back in the day you would be hearing that sound really clearly, and if there would be like another gunfight, it would be kind of confusing between those two sounds. So now you can differentiate those gunfights by the distance much more clearly, because there is now muffle effect aka muffling. So now the CTs, if you're on the CT and the enemy is on the T, let's say, and you shoot, the T will not be hearing it as clearly, the gunshots and nade shots, whatever, like etc. It's really good, and you can focus on the gunfights that is closer to you, essentially. So far sounds will sound distant. Yeah, exactly. It will be like more realistic as well. But yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of nerding. I'm kind of nerding through the update, but hopefully you're not too bored because I'm personally really excited about this whole thing. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. And if you are bored, well, just let me know. Let me know. We can fight. Fight me, bro. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sounds interesting. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Nigel. Yes, sounds are interesting. I fully agree. Marketplace update. I don't know. Okay, I don't know much about these. Okay, so there's new content available for Marketplace. Ember Collection, Paint Patrol, Biker, Ranked Season, yeah. So you can go check out those out. Those are the new content that you can buy on the Marketplace and sell, I guess. I'm not really a Marketplace guy, but if you are, now you know. Biker Collection, the character. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Map updates. Canals fixed unintentional wallbangs. So there was this one video that was it Vua or somebody made, and it got so much attention that developers saw that there was some insane wallbangs that you could do. So in canals, so it was kind of broken, and yeah, it's now fixed. It was cool though, for a limited amount of time. Fixate bomb stack spots, and here it is, Google Play Games PC. We are excited to confirm that we are developing Google Play Games PC version of the game, officially bringing Critical Ops to the PC platform. The PC version is currently being tested internally, and issues that prevent its public beta release are being addressed. We will provide more information and as soon as it becomes available. Stay tuned. This is massive. So if you remember the video that I made for official Critical Ops channel, and if you were patient enough, you saw the teaser about PC coming to Google Play Games PC coming to Critical Ops, and that is true. Now it's official in there, and it's not a teaser any longer. And stay tuned for more updates regarding this. Also changed tutorial match format brewery. Alright. Okay. Bug fixes, changes purchasing to prior case consents, adjusted automatic graphic setting logic, adjusted maximum rating difference between two teams to address matchmaking issues for Master 3 and higher. This was good. This was one of those annoying things that kind of made you... I didn't experience, but I heard people experience a lot of issues with this. Essentially, you had insane queue times even though you shouldn't have. And yeah, I think it's now fixed. And bug fixes. Fixed a bug allowing players to trigger the ping marker wheel when spectating keyboard and mouse. Yes. Crash when diffusing bomb tutorial. Diffuse friends. Alright. I think that's it. It is a massive update, as you know. Audio changes you will instantly hear when you go in game. Just shoot anyone and you will notice the difference. Hopefully you like it. I'm really happy about it. It's more satisfying, etc. And yeah, there is new M4 doesn't have silencer, so we are back in the days like old Sea Ops. I really like that. New sound, or the old sound, of course, of M4 is back. SMGs have the new update and buffs, and we'll have to see how it works out, but it's massive. And massive regarding that. Jump throw consistency, one of my favorite things. You can now finally consistently throw the nades. New throw mechanic, underhand throw, which is allowing so many different plays and hopefully spicing up the competitive play. Grenade trajectory indicator, which allows learning utility and maybe helping you in those situations that you are like, why did some utility throw go there? Or if you're a casual player and you're just clueless and you wanna learn, and this is good for you. And if you want, you can disable it, of course, in the settings. So check that out. And new mode, of course, which is nice, more fun. New lucky spin, which is free, which I really appreciate Critical Ops for doing. And yeah, that's about it. So without me yapping more of your guys' time, let's just join into the game and go through the things that I can test at least. New throw mechanics, mechanism, yes. Underhand throw. There we go. Yay! We can play the new modes, so I can actually show you guys the new things in one session. Join up if you want. So as you can see, if you don't see, this is the normal throw, like that, and this is the underhand throw, like that. By the way, do you hear the in-game sound? If not, let me know that as well. And of course we are gonna test out the SMG changes at the same time. So let me just put my... yeah, okay. Also, if you want to disable the trajectory, you can disable it in here. And you can adjust the opacity or the delay, essentially, when the thing comes out. No game sound. Okay. I don't know why that is happening then. Why is it not happening? Or not audible? Let's just put music. Okay. I think it's one of those things that I need to figure out by myself after the stream, because this is my first stream in the OBS and I'm still learning stuff. Hopefully you are patient enough and you can chill with the music. And yeah, it's the new throwing mechanics. That's the normal, and you can just yeet around the corners like that. Hooah. I'm sorry about the in-game sound, by the way. I don't know how to fix it yet. I promise in the next stream it will be better. It's cool in my opinion though. Like, look at this. Yeet! What? Nice throw. Mega. Huh. No, man. Bro, what's this? Huh. Oh. But yeah, it's fun mode that you can get yourself used to the mechanics, and of course this nade will not be like in Ranked, etc. If you know that it's the firebomb nade. Ooh, double kill. Alright, thank you very much. But yes, also the SMGs have been changed. I will go in training grounds soon, but essentially you can see that it's much more controllable. It used to be kind of like this. The spread used to be kind of like this, but now it's much more controllable, going in one direction and then kind of stopping in one position, which allows you to be much more accurate. But the new sounds, I recommend you go in-game yourself and experience themselves, because apparently I cannot seem to be able to fix the sounds. At least I don't know how yet. Maybe somebody knows in the chat. Ah, goddamn. But yeah, the SMGs are not gonna be beaming, essentially. It's much more balanced, but it's not gonna be the ones... Like, rifles will win the fights almost 90% of the times, but in close and medium range at least you have a chance. Like, you used to not have any chance, but now you can at least do something, which is nice. So I will showcase the new recoils. I don't have before and after. As I said before, I will be making a video, separate video regarding this whole thing. SMG changes, and so yeah, you can look those up when I upload, hopefully. But let's take this one for now. Let me actually check if it's something to do with the duo one. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I don't know how to work with OBS. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. You still don't hear the audio, right? Damn. Okay, but essentially recoil is much more accurate on MP7. And in P90 as well. It's much more doable. MP5. MP5 is still one of those guns that might be harder to control, so it's more of a close range gun. Same, I would say, with the MPX. By the way, I like this skin. My favorite skin. But yeah, what's your opinion on the update? You have seen the details that I've showed. There is so many changes, audio changes, SMG, new content, new throwing mechanics, just so many things. Make sure the input is connected to your headphones. Bro, I'm just because I'm sick. I'm sorry, Mega. I'm too tired to figure it out right now. So I will, like I promise, I will figure it out for the next update. Not next update, the next stream. You give it a 7.5 out of 10. That's really nice. That's good, right? I would give it honestly, there is some things that I would want to be changed, but because this update is kind of large and has balance changes, aka quality of life changes, and also new stuff added into it. I would say it's 8.5 because it I guess how do you word it? It's like, I wanna say it's concerns in a good way. It concerns veteran players and the casual side as well. So it's like the annoying things that SMGs weren't viable, hopefully are now more viable, and also maybe the casuals like the trajectory indicator more, and yeah, overall the audio changes that I cannot test, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, man. Are more satisfying for everybody, and you can see the work that was put into there. Like, there is so many different and cool stuff that you can look out. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10, I would say, because it's not the perfect. There is some things, and I have some suggestion videos on the way as well. Sadly, cannot continue those because iPad doesn't allow me to record. But yeah, it's good update and good to continue. But yeah, this is what the new M4 looks like. Bobby had the same issue with the sound before. He streamed with his phone with Duo One and finally fixed it. Maybe it relates to not disturb mode. Oh, you mean in my iPad settings? Yeah, I can check that out. don't have it on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just. I don't have it on my days. So, yeah. You could simply try to unplug the cable and plug it in. It's not using your not cable. It's Duo1. It's not cable that is connected. If you're supposed to have Duo1 as just display capture doesn't have audio. Game capture does have audio capture. How do I change that though? Game capture. Do I need to add like another one? Or it's like video capture thing. No? So it needs to. Does it needs to be game capture? Do you mean this? Like game capture. Bam, 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 bam. Ask Bobby. Okay. I can ask Bobby. Yes, game capture. But it's not like... Bro... So, everybody who is joining the stream, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to figure out the audio stuff currently. I cannot have, somehow my audio isn't recording. You can help out after stream. Yeah. Thank you. What is this one? Hmm. Ah, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna figure out that this whole thing in the next stream. But yeah, thank you everybody for so far joining the Thingspoons. I will be making once my iPad allows recording. I will be making before and after comparison of the SMG changes and yeah, maybe making video out of this stream. Who knows? And if you wanna check that out, or if you wanna check out my streams, etc., I will be streaming much more. Um, check out my channel just overall. And yeah, let me know in the comments, in the chat, what you think about the update. I think it's really nice. It's one of those things that bring refreshing air to the community, hopefully. And yeah, it's exciting to see what you guys think about it. So, thank you so much for watching the stream, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.